Hello my hosts and welcome to another Timberborn stream. Today we are going to be hopefully expanding our supply of water by creating a reservoir. So let's get into that right now. Okay, and it looks like the capture tech is working fine. All right, and we're in. Okay. Just clearing this area out. Then we're going to build a reservoir on top of it. Alright. Also going to have to destroy that levee there. The idea is going to be about redirecting water around everywhere as well. Alright. I'm actually going to need stick a levee there. Alright. Nope. We won't have enough time to do all of this today, but that's fine. We can demolish that. All right. And we're getting metal bricks made. Excellent. Building unstaffed. Which one? Okay. That's okay. That's okay. We've got plenty of scrap metal at the moment. That's fine if that's unstaffed. Alrighty. And we've got 6 new beavers coming up. Got excess food, that's good. Alright. How's this water going? Prioritised by haulers, prioritised by haulers. Hopefully we'll get the water tubs filled up. Alright, and actually we can redirect from there. And yeah, that's lacking power, but that's okay. We will suffer through it. Let's launch that. Hello, New Haven. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Actually, let's pause that. Pause that. The ones down there get paused as well. Okay. Just got to remember to unpause them when the drought ends. Also, here, let's briefly unmark that. So they concentrate on tearing these trees down. What have you been up to, New Haven? I hope you've been... Oh, no, does this have a chat? Where's the chat? Yeah, chat's there. Cool. Ah! Been well, nothing else happened. Well, that's good. I mean, no news is good news, as they say. Can I stick... No, I can't stick stuff on top of there. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we've got a little bit of... low water situation, but we will try and through it. Hold on. Ah! Okay, that still will collect those things. Cool. Yeah. Why are you waiting? Aren't these mature? They're 100%. Are you filled up with logs? Yes, you are. Okay. That suggests to me we should increase our log supply. There we goes. Oh, we've even got one free person. Excellent. Ah! Notice these trees are pine trees. This implies the existence of other trees. Yep. Well, there's birch and oak. That's definitely something that exists. All right. While the water gets down low. Yeah. Do they have any effect on building or decor? There's two big factors. Each of the trees have different growth rates and amount that they give back as resources. And also some of the... Oh. We're out of water. Okay. 9, 2. Okay, we're going to lose our carrots. Pine. Pine's okay. And the other effect they have is different resilience to drought and different resilience to... Oh, and some of them actually produce extra resources. Like you can get pine resin from pines, and you can get maple syrup from maples. Ah. Thankfully, we've got a whole lot of potatoes and sunflowers to keep us bed. From this water down here. Actually, I probably want to increase our sunflower crop. Any cypress? No. The trees we have, blueberry, dandelion, I don't know why that counts as a tree, but apparently it's a tree. Birch, pine, chestnuts. Ah, you can also grow chestnuts. Maple and oak. Ah. Should have enough water in reserve to get through the drought. We'll probably lose some crops, but we've got a good backlog of food. So things aren't all that bad. Actually, what I'll do... tell them to unload that. And clear that space around the tank so we can install a new one. Ah! Are cool because they can grow in water of swamps. Ah! Not with these guys, but with the other group, you can plant mangroves, which also will grow in swamps. Okay, I'm going to remark those as cuttable. Along there. And start building my reservoir. So the next time we have something like this, we don't have to worry. So we can go levy, like that. Like that. Is that a... yeah, it is. Tell them to remove that. And in that way. Ah! Also, the area we are in looks drier than Arizona. Yeah. Does look pretty desolate. Uh-huh. Demolish that. And install... okay, how's this going to be? Okay, install... yeah, we've got the sites for it. Yep. Fill valve going that away. Ah, that's got to get gotten rid of. Is that down a cliff edge? Yes, it is. Okay. Mark you for demolition as well. Cool. We don't need there. That one goes as well. Okay. So the idea we will need that gone as well. Let's say it's too far from a spot, so I'm going to have to add a road there. Okay. Oh, and it's telling me that we've got an unconnected building down there, so I'll have to fix that as well. All right. And we get this going. Like that. And you're like that one. Okay. It's a temporary workaround. How are we going for water? Down to 90, but that's going to come out very shortly. Cool. Let's just mute that alarm. There it goes. We are out of planks, which we need wood to make. Okay. Oh, get water soon, which will be good. So what we could do is build a big ass tower over here. Can we... mark that high priority for demolition, please? Alright. Here we go. Drought ends, water should start flooding through here, and things get restored. What do we need a tower for? These towers here are the foresters who will replant the trees after they've been chopped down by the beavers. Is that in range? No, it's too far away. Let's put slightly high priority on that. Oh, and we've got to unpause these. Oh, I said unpause. There we go. All right. have unpaused that as well. It's not gonna work for a little bit. Okay, and they're building that wall up. Okay, are these now accessible? No. And we've got an injured beaver. That's highly undesirable. Do we have... We have a medical bed. Good. At least they will be treated. Now, need to get that in there so we can get the bridge over back to there. Need to replace this as well, but I don't want to replace that until we've got the new paths in place. And let's copy that over here. All right. So, a little bit of work, things should start fixing themselves up. What I want to do is have a spout over here, so the water that gets into this reservoir can be directed out through that thing. Seems though a monsoon on the way. Yeah, we sort of have a sort of monsoonal climate. Actually, that would be an interesting mod or climate event where the water sources generate much more water than normal. Are we still too far away? Hold on, is there a... Why doesn't the thingy extend out to there? Or does it? I have to remove this one as well. Oh, it says it's too far. Oh, that's not connected. Now it goes. Hi, Awesome Pie. I'm doing well. Actually, we can do a... temporary path through here. Yep, they're in the medical bed. Good. We got planks, got logs, we've got food, carrots are replanted, blueberries are watered and healthy, sunflowers are sunflowering, things are not doing too badly. Alright. I think they speak a sort of Simlish. This is going to be our water spout out here. I'm going to have to... Hold on. Up the demolition priority on these. Otherwise they never get done. Okay. That. Ah, that's been reconnected. That on there. Have a fill valve. Stuck that way. How deep is this? 0.7. Actually, well, 0.65. And we actually want to do the same thing down here. Let's start moving some more of our tech down. Like our lumber mill. So that one. And is that logs or that's logs? That's planks. And gear workshop. And gear warehouse. Okay. very good. Oh, good point. Let's do a stretch. Up. Stretch is done. Hold on. Somebody is stranded? Ah. Yes, they are. Hold on. Maximum priority, build those stairs. Okay. All right. Okay. And once that gets built, we can start increasing the size of this. And this fill valve set to empty. How much science have we got? We've got plenty. Good. So we can unlock contamination sensor. Go. Is that accessible? Yes, it is. Have any needs for stuff we don't have yet? No. Good. Oh, I can put a path through here. Oh, gonna need another hospital. Let's add that. All right. We've got that set up so we can actually safely raise that. Okay. When it's over, when that's on, automate contamination. When that's on, unlimited. Automate you, contamination sensor. When that's off, 0.65 when it's on. Switch off. You... doesn't matter. Actually, you... contamination sensor. When it is off, when it's on, max height. When it's off, minimum height. And you, contamination sensor, when you are off, bring it up to 0.95. When it's on, switch off. Okay. There we go. Building lacks goods. Lumber mill, that's... Do we have the second lumber mill? Nope. Hold on. Why do we lack... Ah. We don't have enough logs. That's okay. Let's increase the priority on these two. And start expanding our lumberjacking efforts. Here it goes. All right. Actually, all of that is deadwood we can lumberjack. People, grab that deadwood, thanks. Okay. Oh! Bad tide's approaching. That's set up automatic. Yes, it is. That's set up automatic. Good. Okay. We'll keep a close eye on this. But we should be able to weather this. Did I not put a third log pump up? Might be an idea to do that. Oops. Okay. Have to wait. We're getting some throughput. Now, getting completed. Let's increase the urgency of that. There we go. All right. So, nothing to do in range. Who's... Ah. That's what I want you to do. At least we're still going to get power from there. Alright. Okay, cool. Build that. Can I flip that? Yes, I can. But it still doesn't fit. Let's put that one there. Hopefully not. It's not going to get it constructed in time, I don't think, so might as well. Let's have it queued up for next time. Yeah. There we go. All right. Hopefully it's not too long of a period. At least we're getting logs in. Oh, and do that. Bad light. Ah, look at that. Immediately bad tide things in, that sensor triggers, opens that up, closes that, and we're all protected from the bad water. Perfect. That's what we like to see. Systems working correctly. Only concern... I'm going to put pause on these. Since we're already down to 0.61 water level, I don't want to drain ourselves completely. We're out of planks as well. That new lumber mill's been born. Okay. So we can blow that one away. And that's no longer a thing. And empty those, thanks. Ah. And we have good water. Okay, I can start that pumping again. Now that I know that that's done, let's get this raised up so that starts being used. All right. Path out there. Gear shop still in production. Okay. Just need that there. Actually, we can stick on the top of that. Where are my things? Levies like that one. Cool. Now, do a bit of experimentation with pressure in a moment. Might need overhangs. We can unlock overhangs. In here, where is it? Okay. 1, 2. 3 by 1. Perfect. And impermeable floors. Like that. Okay. Then block. Blanc. In opposite direction. Good. Now what that will mean is all the water in here will only be able to escape via the tubes that I control. And so I can pump all the water into that section under pressure. And we can make dun 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 type talks about that. Ah. Right, and a little bit of a path here. And we're out of planks still. Oh, you're going as fast as you can. Got enough supply, okay. It's more a bit of catching up. Might slightly upgrade the priority of that so it gets done. And that needs made impermeable as well. Okay. Perfect. Got some time, so let's recover those. Might cause a bit of a flood. Replace them with cheap levies. Like that, and also that gives us another path. That way. You in there. Alright. Keep an eye on that. If bad tide comes along, we're going to have to fill in that at maximum urgency. And we've got plenty of logs. That's good to see. Are these accessible? Yes, they are. Cool. Now, pressure box should soon be filled. Those are a little irritating there, but I think they'll go away. Actually, I think I can just... Can I just... Yeah. They are purely cosmetic. So you say there's nothing to do in range. That's pretty much true, okay. Let's demolish that. Not exactly sustainable timbering practice, but... Ah! Talking about sustainable timbering practice, we can get oaks planted here. Yep. Perfect. Cool. You'll be able to harvest them. Okay. Building lacks materials. That's the gear workshop. Just waiting on planks. Why is your productivity so low? carrying nothing. Is it just the time you have to take to get there? Oh, building flooded? Ah. That was indeed an issue. Let's temporarily release the water out there. What I can do... Let's... Okay. Those are at the same level as that. That's going to cause a slight problem. We can stick in... dam there. Fill valve. Set to unlimited. Yeah. Oh. Another stretch. Another stretch time. All right. All right. Stretch is done. You max priority. You max priority. Need to get fixed up. Fine. Means we're not doing quite as much research as we would like. Live with that. Let's duplicate that. Max priority. You. Ah, you already stripped that out. Good. Bulldoze that. there. Oh, both of these are max priority as well. Cool. So, once that's finished, I can fix this up. At least we'll have a bit of tiny little buffer while we get... Okay, cool. So, off, switched off. Okay, those are set. Cool. Now we've got water travelling through there preferentially. These are... Well, what's construction lacking materials? That. And we got the drought. I think as the drought approaches, we might just switch that off for a second. That floor isn't getting built yet. That's going to take a little bit of time, I guess. Yeah, they're building it though. Building our stuff. Sure. Yep. And you're injured. Okay. Things are not going too bad. We've got a good supply of water there. And now we can demolish you. Demolish you. You're a spare source of logs. Ah. Ooh. Ah, classic. Why aren't you connected to... Ah, that's right. Yeah, co. Demolish that. Don't need those resources anymore. Ah. Rest well. Move that back that way. And set you to be emptied. Okay. Ah, cool. Now, tanks are filling up. Wait. You. I see what's happening here. Set you to obtain. Need the planks. That's fine. being emptied out of there. There are planks lying around. You just could collect them, you know. Alright, and we've got some good backlog of science for when we want to do some sciencing. Having them go through there increases their wet fur, which is a good thing. This needs to be slightly higher priority, because we need it to be able to fully enclose that when the time comes. Drought has started. Hold on, I'm just gonna switch that off. I don't think it will help, but just in case it does. There we go. Okay. That's been moved across. Good. I can now get rid of that. There. Bulldoze with the bulldozer. There we go. Fill valve. There. Target 0.5. Yeah, that's a fair target value. That's good. This hasn't drained completely yet. Also neat. I think we can start with the building of the reservoir. No, not that. It's a little... There. Avoid that getting cut off. Okay. And of course it's a drought, so we're not going to get any power on our water wheels. Do I want to get somebody working? What's the... Oops. Like that. I can use that for the tower as well. That's cool. Okay. continue with the deletion. What's the delete button? There. That's fine. Actually, now that's fully enclosed, I don't need this. Let's get rid of those as well. And replace them with 2 levies. It is fully enclosed, isn't it? Yeah, cool. Okay. Go. Let's go 5 high. Like that. See the shadow of the thing as it grows. That, once it's complete, should keep us in water for many a drought until we need to expand it again. Actually, that reminds me, need a spillway. Okay, so make sure we have a spillway. That's not needed. There. That. And you. 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 Like that. And path around there. Okay. Next thing we're going to need is that. Oh, triple platforms isn't too expensive. Science-wise, gonna have to be there. We haven't unlocked prerequisites for... Oh, that triple +1. Triple. +1. Triple. Okay. How far are we there? Triple. Ah, cool. That way. All right. You empty? Yeah, cool. We can demolish you to recover the resources. Get you by that. I probably do need a wheel. Let's go. Power wheel there. Actually, can I squeeze that in there? Yes, I can. Good. Like that. There it goes. We need a whole lot of planks, so able to work through the drought might be an issue. Hold on. How much water we've got? 3 point... Shouldn't be too bad. Oh, the rate that it's dropping is a little concerning, though. We're going to lose another crops. Keep an eye on it, and if it gets down to, say, 0.1... Oh, we've got 4 days of drought as well. This building's definitely needed. Probably needed sooner, to be honest. Let's just pause 2 of the pumpers. Leave the other one running. Ah. While you're down there, got that as well. days. How are we for water in there? Okay. I'm gonna pause that one. We don't want our drought to turn into a complete devastation of our food supplies. We've got 540 odd foods, so it's not completely Can we make that a little urgent? It's within the... So I want to then get rid of that. I fear somebody's going to get themselves trapped inside the reservoir to be... How are these? Dying in 11.2 days. That's fine. Okay, that's done. We can get rid of those stairs there. For safety reasons. Oh. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Crops. Oh, we might lose the carrots. That's fine. But might lose carrots. Something that Wild might say. Right there. Ah, cool. That's finished. Yep. Okay, we can get that demolish. That demolish. That. These are all logs, okay. Oh. This dried out as well. That's somewhat concerning. How are you? Oh. Lost all our potatoes and sunflowers as well. Damn it. Well, we can... We've got a backlog of food and a backlog of water, so we shouldn't do too bad. We'll just have to replant our crops when the climate shifts. You set like that. Let's see if that works. Oh, unpause would help with the whole issue of time progression. Logs. It's being built. Probably most of that. That's fine. Things planks need? Not as important. Okay. Well, got through the water. We're going to lose the carrots. Blueberry's going to be fine. Those going to be fine. Already lost a lot of these stuff. But we'll be able to replant. Okay, drought ended. Perfect. That does mean... Oh, I upgraded the... Don't need that. Right now... Okay, water's flowing. Water's flowing into there. Things are being replanted. Excellent. Blueberries are good. Carrots are good. Where's that water coming from? Is that... I think that was an oversploosh. Okay. I don't think there's a continuous flow. Alright. And we're getting planks made. Excellent. That will be most useful for this construction here. Ah! Hi Jordan, Magpie Bullet. Good to see you. We are currently playing Timerborn. Oh, pause these guys. That was a... We almost lost a second colony that way. Half that. Okay, we've got water storage there. That overflow has been fixed. Good. We are currently building a large reservoir here, and I am going pretty terrific. Also, I should do a stretch. Give me a second for stretching. There we go. Check something. Oh, okay. Get back to my main room. Oh, good idea. Let's hydrate. fresh Adam's Ale. And my head's gone and done that again. Sorry about that. You give? I do not. I'm just going to take a quick second to recalibrate my head, maybe? Oh.
Start calibration. Please assume a pose. Please assume T-pose. Please assume S-pose. Please assume B-pose. Calibration complete.
Okay, my head's back on straight. Ah. Oh! That's a joke. Adam's Ale. As in the drink the first man ever drank. As in the drink the first man ever drunk, as in water. There we go. All right. Okay. My beavers are actually beavering around. Water's getting collected, water's being pumped. Things are doing well. Got some spare labour for when we need to do stuff with it. Construction lacks materials. Okay. Yeah. Got a slight shortage of logs. Oh, we got the oaks coming in. That will be about quarter done. But we'll get progress on that as well. Got that we could tap into. These are harvestable. Okay, let's go lumberjack flag. Mark those to be lumberjacked. Thank you. Ah. I'm drinking a caribou cocktail. It's red wine, rye whiskey, and maple syrup. It's really good. Oh, that does sound like an interesting combination. Yeah. Now, oh, I've got another injured beaver. Oh, but this water is collecting in place, which is good to see. We've got a bit of a reservoir there, but it won't be as... When that gets complete, then we'll be secure in our water supplies for a while. Occasionally the water laps over the top of that. I think that's just by combination of controls. So one of the things I want to investigate, building a hydraulic ramp. Because the water physics seem to allow me to do that. Which would be kinda neat. Okay. Oh. Carrots. They're up to full supply. That's good to see. Okay. Oh. Water wheel. We're out. Supplies outstripping demand. That's also good to see. Alright. And we'll get rid of these stairs when they're less than useful. I'm amused that those haven't been built yet, but that's okay. Huh? You're not picking up these logs. Logs are in high demand. Clear that rubble, please. There it goes. It died. Okay. What else do we need to do here? I'm not... Ah. Well, retire you. You've done your wood collection work with great aplomb. There's a nice area down here that we could expand into as well. But it would take a bit of investment in wood, so I think making sure that oh cool, these are just maturing, so we've got a sort of good rate of return here. Takes 12 days for these to reach full maturity. Makes that. Okay, it looks like these are out of range now. Yeah, it's... I think it's 2 above what they've got. So we can demolish that. Demolish that. That keeps letting a little bit of water out and flooding that particular tree. Take the planks from there, please. All right. Interesting that that's not reachable, but that is. Okay. Well, these are not useful. Why aren't those? Did I not? I didn't mark those for tree cutting. Okay. That's better. Unfortunate that the partially built dam is kind of not useful for water retention. Oh, well, at least we got that amount. That's kind of helpful. Be interesting to see what happens next drought. See if we can keep our resources intact. Oh, we've got a full set of gears at least. Ah, speak of the devil. Ah. Okay, full water. Got some spare beds. What would we need for a resource counter? That... Okay, that is paper. Ah, okay. Paper factory. Oh, can handle it. Kind of manually at the moment. Put you on pause. Still hasn't risen up. All right. Squeezing in bits of that there. All right. Oaks, 65 before they cook off. Oh, all fresh ones now. Okay. Oh. Grab those as well, thanks. Alright, how are we? 95! Alright, they're almost mature. Yeah, when they start popping off, we'll have a massive inflow of wood, which will be great. Oh, how long is this drought? Oh, water tanks are getting fuller. And drought started. Okay. 8-day drought. Why is water flowing through here? Hold on. Target height is 6.5. The current height is 6.4. Okay. I guess that works. Hold on. Have I made a mistake here? Nope. No, there's nothing weird going on. Good. That's just topping it up according to demand. So flow rate here should be 0. It's a weird effect. Check something. Yeah. Water can freely flow there. Cool. Yes. Basically a constant little trickle into there to make up for evaporation and water drawn up, I am guessing. Yeah, okay, and we can get that wheel going. There it goes. Turn. Let's also get rid of that. Just looks ugly. Even though it is purely a visual thing. Alright. There it goes. Okay. Well, that's now dry. And that's a dropping. How long will these oaks survive for? Oaks are fine. Those are even watered. Okay. think there's a little bit of dregs in here. Yeah. Okay. That's being built up as well. Oh. You're looking for logs. Okay. Oh. And the first oak comes in. Good. That's kind of a good thing. Yep. Okay. Oh, 3.7 days. How are we for water? 2.7, that's pretty okay. Ah. Drink it warm or drink it cold? Sounds like it'd be better warm, though. Got a couple of people dying of old age. A couple of people being born. By people, I mean beavers. Let's pause the pumping for a moment. Just so we don't have to worry about that. Look at that. Another layer on our reservoir. Oh, and they've got that set up now. Good. And 2 more days until the rains come again. All right. Oh, other oak. Watered and healthy. Good to see it. Yep. Now, hopefully nobody gets themselves trapped, because that would be really inconvenient. Yep, both of these are nicely filled. Alright, there. Right, yeah, cool. Inflow of logs is actually starting to get good. So hopefully speed up the building of this construction. And again, we've ran out of water. But this time, our crops won't die. Good. I'm going to unpause these. Because even though there's nothing to see there... Right. Building unstaffed. That's fine. Route ended. Cool. Let's see. Up. Water comes back. Flows into there. Pumping starts. Watered and healthy. Floods through there. Refills that. We are in a good state. That's spinning again. And we're going to pause that again. All right. Actually, that backlog of things is helpful. Just build, yeah. That backlog of logs is good. All right. Nobody's getting themselves trapped. What we've got here, we've got people about ready to be born. More logs that's able to be harvested. That is what we like to see. Okay. Nobody's got themselves trapped, as I said. Oh, somebody's got themselves injured, though. The lumber mill? The lumber mill... Actually, it's probably slightly higher priority now. Inventor. Scavenger. Okay, that's fine. We'll have... We'll have kids soon. Well-being 7. Okay, next here is 17. Okay, build speed. Next here's for being there. Next team for that's 12. Okay. So we need to go after well-being 12. We wanted to boost things up. Got another injured beaver. Let's make sure that gets made. While we're doing that, see out what else we can do for their needs. What grilled chestnuts. Maybe. Actually, a campfire would be easy. Let's unlock. Actually, just a shrub. In a really high traffic area. Like... there. That... oh, that's under well-being. Okay. That one there. All right. And actually put it high priority so the resources that get used in that are not consumed. Oh, actually we've got good supplies of wooden planks now. That's nice to see. So probably the bottleneck now is builders. But since we've got low employment, actually low unemployment, that's kind of an issue. Oh. Let's come along there. Oh, only one beaver injured, that's good. And one vacancy, so when somebody grows up or the beaver recovers from their injury, it will be fully satisfied. That's good to see. Now, oh, that's a block in place. There. I guess then they'll start building out that way. Alright. Very nice. Got actually a backlog of potatoes. Ah, cool. Campfire. And we even got people visiting it. Been very popular. Yep. 24 of the 39. Okay. Nutrition, wet fur, campfire, +1. Cool. Ah, perfect. We are now positive for labour. That's closing there some more. here, 2 from the top. Yep. Come out of build mode so we can see what we've got so far. All right. Have an opportunity to test this out pretty soon, I suspect. But don't tell us how long the temperate weather lasts for. Full supply of gears. Okay. And we'll get science stored up as well. Good. Now, who's... Like this area down here. Let's get ourselves... Because we've got spare people. Here's Forester. And... not Lumberjack. I want... a... Gatherer. And then... all of this will be chestnuts. Okay. Oh, also... slightly high priority, slightly high priority. All right. But now that this has been established, I might switch over some of this to tapping. So we can get the pine resin. All right. There we go. Oh, power's fine. Yay. Okay, those chestnut trees have been planted. Gatherer's fine. Cool. We probably need chestnut processing soon. go. That. There. Right. Yeah, okay, cool. And where's our warehouse? Storage. Medium warehouse down there with the road. And a small warehouse next to it. For chestnuts. Grilled chestnuts. How are we going with sunflowers? Because we seem to need more than we have. I don't think we have enough at the moment. Let's... Ah, here comes the next drought. What I'm gonna do... Let's briefly set you to unlimited. To get to there. That should store a little bit more water. Just in case. Force that to be removed. What's the range of that thing? Okay. So. Lumberjack. Clear that out, thanks. While you're here. Those as well. Cool. And we can plant more chestnuts. Along here. Sunflowers. Okay. Ah. Guess we could... Yeah, that's inaccessible, but this is accessible. That's accessible too. Okay. Okay. A little bit more water. Nicely stored. Ah! Actually starting on the top. Given that that's the... I don't think the actual wood is the bottleneck at the moment. Let's... get another... you there. That. Up the priority on these for a second. And get some cranes installed. One out there, one out there. Okay. Still got water there. Water flowing into here, which is curious to me. Guess we get enough evaporation because it's a long, thin thing, but this is shorter, so it gets less evaporation. Okay. It's fine. So these are technically not suspension bridges. I think they're more counter ones. All right. Does that one also have high priority? No, it doesn't. Okay. There we go. Got a full supply of water. 5.3 days of that. Still seeing that kind of raining through. Parked at 6.5. Guess it's some... Sure why that happens like that. Okay. Ah, there we go. Oh. Those are accessible. Cool. At least in theory. Ah, but we're building around it that way. Okay. Now, we'll see. And they're waiting for that, so that's okay. How's our water levels? 6.4, still being topped up. Okay, cool. This is still wet, I think. Yeah, there. There, that just got emptied out. And we've got 2.5 days. Right, so how much water are we losing? Very little, actually. Okay. This might be our first drought where our beavers are kept wet. That would be nice. Oh, we've still got planks as well. Yep, they're doing that. Excellent. Even sort of bending over and getting those ones done. Nice. That's what we like to see. And 1.2 days. We've got 3.7 in the water. Neat. All right. Aren't they... Okay. Oh. Let's up the priority of building that. Thanks. Make sure it happens. Right. That crane's actually serving us pretty damn well. We can probably deconstruct it soon. And reconstruct it over there. Yay! We went through the entire drought without our crops getting dry. And that was with the reservoir not acting completely up to spec. Okay. Water scanning there. Just pushing through there. Manufacturing and production is doing well. Okay. A moment later, and that will be finished. And I'll deconstruct that. And set up a new crane over here. Ah. What's my model based on? Ah, my model is based on me. Basically, my own ideas. The idea is that it is a Succubus. It goes. Demolish that. Get that into there. Alright. We have. There it goes. Stand ourselves out. That way. Succubus. Oh! I guess the wings are very draconic. I can see why you could think that. There's lots of different winged creature designs. So and also the horns, I guess. Got those coming in. Oh, I'm also noticing it's about stretch time. Let me do that. Stretching done. Okay, it's almost ready to be done as well. Still got a vacancy there. Oh. Do we have chestnuts being made yet? No, we don't. Good. Alright, there we go. I'm wondering if we should start expanding the population. Okay, it's got 5 spare beds. Okay. Nothing to do in range. You are a lumberjack. Cool, you've cleared all of that out. We will sack you. Make all of that sunflowers. Alright. We could also get that there. Maybe increase access over to there as well. Gatherer. Right, there's nothing, that's fine. That's there. Slightly higher priority. Okay. Ah, cool. That second crane is installed. That's getting built as fast as it can be. We do actually have a spare person now. Ah, that's there. Yes, you can reach there. Cool. Okay. So it's the entire, that's up to that spot. There. And a little bit more. Alright. Restoration of our environmental nation is not too bad. More oak coming in. That's the max depth at the moment. I'm not going to try that out because you can get a whole lot of flooding issues if we do that. Ah. Potatoes, potatoes, potatoes. I'll go the chestnuts. Almost. Grows when mature. Okay. Oh, that's accessible as well. So I can go second crop of chestnuts. In there. Okay. My plants doing well. Why? Oh, that's the potato farm? Yeah. Okay, that's reached its top. Massive chasm there. I guess because I went in that order. They tend to build in the same order that you put them down in. Which is fine. Now, it'd be a little bit faster if I had a stockpile nearby, but it's not too far away. How range of that tower? Tower goes out to there. Okay. Now, wouldn't mind seeing this get completed. Not sure if we can do it by the end of this stream. What? That's time. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. There. All right. Well, I think that's a good place to end the stream. Get back to my main room. Thank you very much for joining us as I streamed Timerborn. Tomorrow we'll be doing some Minecraft, so I hope you can join me for that. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you all later. Bye bye.